YouTube. It is Friday the 6th of August. It's the dog days of summer. Woo, I'm in here. It's I need to get a thermometer put on the wall. Even though this room is air conditioned, it's not really house air conditioned. It's probably still 80 something degrees in here. But we're back into the shop. I got some great news. Look at this. I ordered this. I think I realized that I screwed up on Monday of last week, and guess what? Vans has shipped me the replacement part. So we have this to do. Of course, we have to finish the skinning after, like I said, the other night when I was skinning or dimpling the skin. I didn't dimple the skin on the bottom one. But after I got into this one, I realized that all of these holes need to be dimpled. So I got to take this off. This one's already been done. I got to take the bottom one off and skin and finish dimpling that. And then we might be able to get into actually dimpling the support arms as well. Now I'm going to use the squeezer to do that because that will get into those spaces a little bit better. But we'll see. It's Friday, no need in killing ourselves. We're just gonna work until we can get done. Now, a lot of people ask me how well do I like the primer after I used it, and I can tell you, does this answer your question? I got a new shipment of primer that just came in for this piece. Yes, I like it. I know it scratches. It's not as good as epoxy priming. I get that. I paint boats with epoxy, so I use epoxy, so I know the strengths of epoxy paint and fiberglassing. I'm gonna corrosion X my airplane, so I'm not really concerned. I am priming the mating surfaces and everything, and I am priming what I can. But it's no big deal to me because I know at the end of the day, I am going to corrosion X my plane yearly. I know they tell you every 2 years, but I live here in Florida and I literally right on the Gulf, fly right out. It's a beautiful sunset, by the way. But so I'm gonna do it every year, and who knows, I might just become a corrosion X guy. I don't know do I have to have an A&P to do that, but. I like their products. I use their products on aluminum boats and stuff, so I'm very familiar with how their product works, and I'm sold on it. So, but like always, it's not getting any cooler in the shop. I got the fan turned off. Oh, I was going to show you guys that. I got tired of the fan noise in the video, so I bought this nice little thing on eBay, and it allows me to turn the fan off and on at will, which is pretty cool. So I got that, a couple bucks. It's no big deal. Well, it was eBay's awesome, or not eBay, Amazon. One of the things I did do today, the reason why I'm a little bit late getting in the shop today, is I had to do a little move. Good news, I have another unit in the facility, in the building complex here, and the unit right next to me opened up. So I was able to secure that. It's a little bit smaller than this one, not quite as large. But I'll be able to move. I was able to move the bigger parts over to that. It's right next door, which is really nice. So I'm going to be, in the next week or so, I'm going to be building some more of these benches. Some of the tools that are in here and the shelving and stuff, I'm going to move over. I have a lot of my boat building tools in here, over in the back, boat repair stuff in the back there. So I'm going to move that over into that space, kind of free me up, give me a little bit more space in here. I feel a little claustrophobic, and to be honest with you, I'm gonna get rid of a lot of the extra stuff like the video and stuff, because this is working great for us. So enough of that. We got to get building the plane, because as you know, this thing's not gonna build itself. Here you go, YouTube. Operation Fix Screw Up has been completed. As you can see, here's the old one that we cut short. And if we line that up, I'll tell you, that's how much off we were. There you go. Gosh, and it was obvious. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's an obvious screw up. I mean, I don't even know what I was thinking. Why I cut through that? I don't know. I just don't know. So So we got the new ones cut and deburred. And then we got the old ones are going way over here. I'm not gonna throw them out. I mean, we always need parts to, make sure I get the right ones, for testing and fitting and practicing and stuff like that. And plus this is aircraft grade aluminum, so I'm not gonna throw it out. I'm sure I'll find a use for it for something else. So we got the new parts. Now we've also got our skins all dimpled. All the holes are where they're supposed to be, or not holes, but all the dimples are where they're supposed to be. And what we'll do now is we'll start taking apart the sub-assembly here, and we got to dimple the corresponding holes here. So we got a lot of dimpling. You know, the riveting song, riveting we will go, riveting we will go. Well, we got a ton of dimpling to do. I think most of it I can do on the C-frame instead of using the pneumatic, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But for right now, we're going to start dimpling this piece, and so when you get back, this will all be dimpled. All right, YouTube. All right, we got everything dimpled. We got everything dimpled up really well. I want to show you guys something. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I had to use, dropping parts. So I had to use the pneumatic dimpler, and the reason being was getting in to, where was the problem? Oh, getting into here. It couldn't get into that, inside that cut, or that angle, without causing issues right here. The C dimpler. So I had to use the pneumatic because I could get in there and get into these parts a little bit better. No big deal. Once you get a pattern going, it's really good. But I wanted to show you guys something. When using any kind of dimpler, I don't know, I'm going to try to see if I can get this. There we go. There's a little halo effect. And I'm not talking about from the dimple itself, but just beyond or just past the dimple, you should see, there's a good one right there. You should see like a little halo effect. And that tells you that you're getting a good enough squeeze. And let me kind of put my finger on it right there. If I turn it, you'll see a little tiny halo. And that tells you that you're getting a good squeeze. And that's important. Now on the pneumatic dimpler, or on the C-frame, you'll get that pretty much if you adjust it. But on the pneumatic, you have to, because this is not adjustable, you have to put in shims. And those are just washers that shim that. And so that's how you know your dimpler's adjusted. You'll get a slight halo around the outside of your dimple. And that just means you're getting enough contact. So we got the skins done. We got the all the stiffeners done, and everything. I am waiting on a tool. I'll try not to step on that part. Let me grab that off the floor here so I don't roll over it. So I'm waiting for a tool because these holes in this need to all be countersunk. And because this is at an angle, if I countersink them this way, it won't be perpendicular to the piece. So there's a tool or a jig, and I'm waiting from Cleveland Aircraft to get that jig. It should be, they shipped it out, should be here probably today or tomorrow. Probably when I get home, it'll be sitting there waiting for me. So I have to countersink all of those, but I'll need that jig, and I'll make sure that that I show you how that operation works. Another day in the books. We got it done. I was surprised. We got all our dimpling done, and we'll be doing some priming here when you see us next, and we'll do some more countersinking with the jig. I do still have to do some deburring on the main spar there, but that'll take about 10 minutes or so no big rush there. But next time when you come into the shop, like I said, we'll be doing some countersinking on the, I don't know what they call that, flange. And then we will take everything apart, degrease it really well with acetone and stuff, and then we will be painting or priming. And then next week we'll be assembling. even though with my setback, and I have to say, Vans, man, incredible. Thank you. They got that part to me, and the fact that they would look. I mean, come on. This is how they shipped it. They didn't like fold it up. They went out and got a PVC tube for probably a $2 part. I think the total for the bolts that I got to replace. Remember the one that I broke? I got replacements that they sent me. These were a lot more than the actual than the other piece. Just incredible. Thank you, Vans. Incredible support. They get it. They really do. They really get it. They understand customer support and service. I guess when you're spending this kind of money and everything, they But oh well, great. Not oh well, but good job, Vans. Hats off to you. So with that being said, it is Friday. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to be fishing. I know I'm going to go to the EAA, down in Brooksfield, our monthly meeting. So I'll be down there at the EAA in Brooksfield Airport. If you happen to be in the Tampa area or in the neighborhood, stop by and see us. We'd love to see you. Love to talk to you. There's some RVs. We've got one completed RV in the shop. We've got a couple RV8s. I have to say, our EAA club, I don't want to say is the most active, but they're the most active that I know of. I think 6 or 7 plane builds. We got 4 in the hangar being built right now, just alone. I mean, it's incredible. It's a great group. So if you're ever in the area, join, Google EAA Brooksfield, Florida. Love to have you. Love for you to join us. We meet every Saturday, the first Saturday of the month at 9 o'clock. If you get there early, you get a breakfast. So I don't want to. You got to pay for it. I'm not paying for your breakfast, but yes, there is breakfast for those that get there early. So, all right, enough of that being said. I just want to say thank you. Enjoy the weekend. Take some time to spend it with your family, with your loved ones, with yourself, with whoever. Just take some time. Get away from this grind. We got a lot of things going on in the world today, and whatever you can do to distract yourself from that, I highly recommend that you do it. But like always, thanks for joining us. Make sure you hit that like button, that smash that notification, subscribe. That will help me out tremendously. And not trying to make money. This is not my 9 to 5 gig. I have another one that does fairly well at. So, but anything you can do to help would be great. It helps us secure the N622RV branding or name there and everything. I already got the tail registered with the FAA, but the branding would be nice if you can do that for YouTube. And like always, take care of yourself, be safe, and may God bless you.